Hi Sagittarius, welcome. So I'm going to start off by saying that this camera quality is not the best, and so I'm going to be changing it sometime soon. I'm not sure yet when. I don't have cards or anything. I just wrote down everything, and it is all in here. So yeah, I'm just going to be, this is going to be for the first part of January. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing right now. So for Sagittarius, what is going on with you? I saw the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Pentacles. There's something that you are, well, I'm not quite sure yet. The Sun. The Sun and the Two of Pentacles. So there's something in the spotlight that is not, okay, there's something in the spotlight that's basically like leaning, or it's needing assistance, or it's not really sustainable, or it doesn't feel like it's sustainable. It's positive, but with what is being worked with, it is, this could be something as well, like where you are managing something and it's very opened, like it's very broad, or there's something that you keep like that you're doing and you feel kind of exposed. The Ten of Swords. And this is something that is behind the scenes, but it feels like it's just all at once. Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you feel like you're doing this by yourself, or you're by yourself, trying to do several things at once. And it's very, like, it could be that more is needed, or it could be there's something interesting going on with your eyes, like also, or your, like there's a part of you that you're just like messing, like you're checking, or you're but it's not that significant, is what it seems. Like you might keep looking at your face. Things are okay. With the Six of Swords, this is like a reassurance that, by the way, I'm not like a fortune teller or anything like that. I just know, like, I really like energies and synchronicities and things like that. I find those very interesting. So, but yeah, it's an okay situation. I feel like you keep messing with something though, like there's something you're checking or looking at, or you're alone in this experience. I feel like you're crying, actually. Yeah. There's something very positive, though. Like, something that lights up within you, or something that's... Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's support here. Someone knows that you need help, and that there's someone who's basically a jerk. Like there's someone who is not very emotionally supportive, or it's very clear that someone has been hurt. It's very clear that something is not working, maybe. Like, it's not that it's not working, but there's something that you're trying to manage, and it's with the Sun and the Ace of Swords. This is just a very clear situation. So it's positive, though. Like, it is a very, yeah, I have stuff right there. It is a very positive situation. It's something that's seen. It's something that's joyful. And it's also something that brings some kind of love or support. Some kind of support is coming in, but there's someone in the situation who, despite everything, well, no, because then that's there. The Six of Swords is there. There's someone who doesn't seem very compassionate about like what you're going through, or doesn't seem it seems like there's a manipulation going on somewhere with one person or with you. Several times something keeps getting checked again, or several times and then it's okay. Like, it's okay. You might be asking someone like a question, and then like it goes different than you think, and you're just sitting there like, oh, all of this. It could have to do with work. Yeah, it's something that you're working on, or it's something that you've been busy. Yeah, I literally just ate, so I'm so sorry. My nails are like, okay, there we go. I need to wash my hands. It's something that you're working on. It's going in circles. Like, you might be going to someone for help, or you might be going to someone for tools. Page of Cups, Three of Wands, Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're waiting to get help you're waiting for help. Like, you're waiting kind of privately, like, or behind the scenes. I feel like you're behind the scenes, and then you know that something's going to work. You know something's going to work, but you're like looking forward into the future, wondering if someone has manipulated something here. Because like, you're by yourself, and then things are good, and you're open, and you're positive, and you're supportive, and there's several things that maybe you've tried or you've done. And it's all really good. Like, everything's really good. I think you're just suspicious. Like, what did that person say? Or what was that person doing? Or what's going on back there is what you're wondering. Like, did something get missed, or is something being messed with? Like, is what you're kind of wondering. the devil. So that's a major arcana, and let's see. So the Ace of Swords and the Devil and the Sun. That is a very interesting combination, by the way. That is a very interesting combination. What this means is there's something that's clearly indulgent, or clearly, but not even just indulgent. It's like there's something that's powerful, and it's it's mysterious. It gives off like a seductive but beautifully like joyful knowing. It's like, wow, like if you see this, you feel this, you're around this, you are like in shock at what you see, or what, not in a bad way, like it's more like, whoa, that was intense. And because they're majors, what that means is that that's what the situation is revolving around. So you're kind of wondering like what was missed back there. But at the same time, it's okay to where it's working. Like, well, okay, I would say it's going to take time. I'm not quite sure yet on that. It seems like it's going to take time still, for sure. You're like, this is too good to be true. Yeah, that I imagine you saying that. This is too good to be true. That's way too much, or that's way too expensive, or that's way too something. The Hierophant. Yeah, like something you've never come across before. Like, whoa, I've never come across something like that before. Or I've never come across such a like no one's ever given me a deal like that kind of thing. And the star is sticking out, so it's pretty important. This is pretty powerful and pretty important. Very significant and very major. Like, you're also being led. Eight of Pentacles, it's going to continue forward. So this is also more work that you're putting into the situation. It's kind of like your eyes are shining because you just got something new, or it could be something along those lines. Like, there's a system in place that you see that is true, that is so divinely guided. So, like, for example, the sun means to me that you can see it. Like, you can clearly, it's clear. It's clear that this is the way it is. So, with the star being there, it's kind of like you're in the situation, and then like the star is kind of shining in saying, this is your light. Follow this, like, you know, you don't even have to follow it. You know where the light is shining. And you know it's like working out in your, it's working out for you behind the scenes going forward. And so you're running with it. Like, you're like, okay, I got it. Three of Wands, Seven of Swords, Page of Cups. You might be trying to collect something, like, but not necessarily. Okay, I know. Because the King of Cups is in reverse. I'm like, I know. Because the King of Cups is in reverse, it's almost like it falls into place. Like something continues to go, and then like it just falls into place, and your star starts to begin to shine in some kind of way. It's actually very interesting. The Fool. So this is a really like fresh new experience. Like, this is a very what's the word? Like you're just like on a whim. You're just like going. You're just like, okay, this is great. You might be a little bit indulgent or over like stimulated. There's several restrictions. However, the situation continues. And with the Six of Swords, this is saying that it's very, like, you can rest assured. There's nothing to stress about. So, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the urgency or the hurriness of this reading. I'm just remembering how this works. So, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.